Currently working on a to-do list to see what it is I still have to do. Time of making this, it is March 12th. I'm also watching a Katbalk studio vlog of her small store. So what I'm doing is I have two sides, two different to-do lists. This is business related. This is the creative side of it. Business side, the biggest one I'm procrastinating is research shipping, because I heard I can't ship to UK unless I get some kind of registration or something. And since I'm just starting out, as much as I don't want to exclude people, I'm probably not going to have any shipping to the UK. But if you are from the UK and you wanted something, please don't just unfollow whatever. If the store does well enough after one or two runs and I start piling up profit where it gets better and better, then I'll eventually have the confidence to try that ship to the UK eventually. But just for contrast, I sent a friend a package that was less than £4 and it cost me over $70. I think I might have had to pay customs as well because we told them that it was a gift, but it was less than £4. All that was in it was like some little handmade things and some candy. So there was no reason for it to cost that much. I cannot pay $70 to send somebody a pin, and I don't think anyone else is going to pay $70 for a pin. So right now I cannot do the UK unless they've changed stuff, which is why I have to look it up. I also need to get packing supplies. I haven't decided if I want to do mailers or boxes. I don't know if I still have Bailey J's box, but we have boxes and then we have mailers. Boxes, I feel might be better, but I'm not making anything that is super, super thick. I think I could fit stuff into a mailer. I think I saved some mailers from people, so I might just try and see what fits and what doesn't fit with stuff that I have. Because I don't know what I want, and I don't want to spend on something and it's too small. Because I can't bring it back, and I can't get the money back. So I need to do shipping supplies. I'm still debating on the printer. So I'm going to put down research label printer. Now, I worked in shipping for years where I used to work, so I know some stuff about shipping. But the shipping stuff was already predetermined how much it costs and stuff. And also, I've seen a lot of people, they use a label printer, even really small people who I never saw before, and then they just came out of the woodwork and they had a printer already. So I don't know if I should get the printer or not, but my only alternative is I go to the post office and have to manually pay for each thing while I'm at the post office, or I can just print out the labels, put them all in a bag, and just drop off a box at the post office and they sort the mail. And I would rather do that. Labels are not that expensive. I would just get a small printer. Probably put it like over here or something. So I don't know about the printer either. But I really do think I want to get one. They're like $100 for a cheap one. I'll have to really look into them to see which one I would get, and then I would have to make sure they do 4x6, I believe it is. Labels, standard size shipping labels, and make sure that they do I think it's like a, what's it called? It's not toner. It's not ink. It's like a transfer ribbon. It's like a black ribbon. If you rub on it, the black color comes off. And you do stuff and it just prints black and white. There are some that you can get, and they print out different shapes. So if I got a roll of circles, I gotta put that down too. Look up tissue paper. Okay. What I could do is I could get little circle labels and design like a little thank you for shopping or a little parasolia smiley or just like a line art. You don't want detail work. It's like really simple stuff. And you print them out on like little circle labels. And when you close up the order, you tape up the tissue paper. Put a little sticker on it. Because I do want to use tissue paper. So I'm going to keep writing my list and continue watching this vlog. And I will update you on all the stuff I have to do later. Okay, I'm really tired. I just walked over 1.5 miles, and I'm not used to walking. I'm trying to exercise to lose all the weight I gained back, but that's beside the point. I went to a couple stores, but the main one is the dollar store where I bought stuff, so that's the only one I'm going to talk about. So, a lot of people, when they package orders, they use tissue paper. I could have bulk bought from Uline, but that would have been 10 pounds of paper, and I don't know how well it's going to go, and I don't want to have 10 pounds of paper lying around my apartment. So I went to the dollar store and got some paper myself. So I got this. This is 24 sheets of various colors. I got two packs of this, so that's 48 sheets plus the 20 by 20. I'll cut them at least in half, so that's 48. My brain isn't working, I have a headache, but whatever that is. And then these all have less, but they're pretty. So I got, I think, 4 or 5 of these packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I didn't ruin this. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 of these. I'll do a panning shot after this to show you them. They have different like patterns, and there's like some leafy ones, some pretty greens, and this is 8 sheets instead of 24. But still, I'm going to be cutting them at least in half. So even if I have 8 times 5, that's 8 times 5 times 2. So that's still a lot. And then I got these. It's pretty patterns. These are colors that I like, but I wanted to have variety in the paper. Because the cheapest one at Uline is white. I don't want 10 pounds of white boring paper. I'd rather spend a little bit more money to have nicer packaging to present well. When you're first starting out, you want to have a strong start. So I really like these because Uline was way too expensive for this kind of thing. So I got that, and then I got a stapler. I don't have one. And staples for it. Got the pink one. It's kind of purpley pink, but the pink one. I got these pair of scissors because if I start doing shrink plastic, I'm going to need to do detailed cuts. And this is called detailing scissors, so I figured I'll try these. Paper clips, because I definitely need paper clips. I have none, and I've been wanting the paper clip things, and I have any. My mother might have some, but I'd rather just have my own, not take her stuff. So I got some Scotch tape, and I want to reuse the dispenser. I might actually take these out if the next items I got fit. I got some of my favorite washi tapes at the dollar store sells because I have them, but I like them, so I don't want to use them up and not have them. So I got some more specifically for packaging. So we have this one, this one, this one. It says Smile Today, I think. Yeah, Smile Today. Thought that one would be cute and wholesome to put on there. And this one. So yeah, Here's a little office supply and packaging haul. Now I'm gonna do a little panning shot so you can see everything I got. So I'm about to take this apart, but it was a test. This isn't a design. I was just testing something I had. I learned how to make dangle earrings. So I will be making dangle earrings. Probably not very many though. I will see how many of these I have. And I'll determine how many sets. And if I have enough, I want to do two different sets. One will be like a butterfly and one will be a mushroom. Unless I change my mind, I want to do birdhouses because birdhouses seems to be a theme. I might as well show that since I've been doing a lot today. Okay, so this one, this one, this one. These are some mushroom designs. I'm not doing a stereotypical red mushroom for any of these. Birdhouse. And then I'm thinking there might be too many green and yellow things, but we'll see. Frogums. I use this to keep my tool closed. There's no lock on it. And little frogums. So these will all be pins and magnets. I might change the color scheme now that this is here. I might change this. I have other color schemes I like. So this might not be the color scheme. We'll see. But now I can make earrings. Get off. Now I can make earrings. So I'm thinking maybe butterflies for one of them. Probably just a monarch butterfly, because it's, you know, it's what I'm used to drawing. It'll be shrink plastic, so it'll be easier for me to do details with. And it doesn't matter how big it turns out, because it's a dangle and I don't have to worry about it fitting the clip. So I might do dangle earrings this round and clips the next round. I'm not sure yet, but this thing's irritating me. But we are getting somewhere. Surprised with the colors I'm choosing. I thought it'd be a lot more reds and stuff and pinks, but there's still time for me to come up with other designs. I might turn this into the pink and teal idea, and this keep this the green and yellow. I know we have green, like a greenish tealish color here, but you know, we'll see. Your girl got her prints in. Well, just the proofs, not the full prints. But here's the proofs. Now the lighting on this camera is horrendous. They do not look this off. Like, I'm looking at them and looking at the camera. Some colors are more saturated and some are duller. So this camera is not a representation of how they look. But I'm going to show you them anyway. So the first one, the butterfly on the coneflower. This is satin. Cardstock. It's nice and thick. To me, the green looks a little cloudy, but I think that's just how it's going to print, so I'm fine with it. Like, it doesn't look bad at all. It just doesn't look like the computer, but that's to be expected because cardstock makes stuff speckle, kind of like alcohol markers, so I think that's just how it's going to look, because it looks beautiful. It's something I would notice, but other people wouldn't notice because I'm being extremely picky. They look really nice, and it's really shiny, but it's not like sickeningly shiny. Next we have this one. I'm hoping it picks up the texture on the paper. Well, I can see it through the screen, so I'm assuming you can see it. Let me go on another spot. There you go, you can really see the texture when it shines. I really, really like this one. It's smaller than I imagined, but I actually like the size. And then this one, I am really happy with. I love the texture of the paper. I picked out a paper that looks like watercolor paper because this was made on watercolor paper. And oh god, look at the texture. And this is the biggest one. So if I put them in like size order, I wanted to do a big, medium, and a small, medium, large, just so I could see what it is people gravitate towards, what size. I changed up the papers, because I figure I don't know what people want, so I can experiment and still sell things at the same time. And I really like all of these choices that I did, so I think I will diversify the papers if I sell out or this does well and I want to add to the store or take something away. Like if this one sells slowly, then I'll replace it with something else that's graphic like this. But I have a feeling that if I get seen on this store, it will do well because nature is a very universal language, I guess. Everybody likes nature unless you're a hermit. So put this the right way now that you see the size difference. And here's my hand. I have a small hand. So these are small. But I see a lot of people selling small prints. Like on my wall. That's a print and that's a print. and they're really small. They're a little smaller than this one. So those are small, and I can show you another one. This is from Bailey J. And the other ones are from Scott Flynn Illustrations. This is also really small, but I love it. Also up there, the bunny and the cat are two more from Scott Flynn that I won. Whoop, get it. Hi. So, people like small print, so I'm sticking with small. Plus, they're cheaper for me to get, and since I don't have a big income right now, I want to save money while still giving the best I can. So, I like all of these sizes. So, we'll hope that other people want them. But yeah, here's my proofs. Still waiting for my stickers to come in. Unfortunately, I don't get any kind of preview for those. I just get them and hope for the best. But I did get a little thing. Let me pull it up because I don't remember if I recorded this or not. I got this little thing. Look, it has a little tiny blade to it. I think I did record this. But it has a little blade to it, and it's supposed to be able to split things and slit them without cutting you, which I saw some people did get cut up because they were done with it. But I saw some people, I think it was Sophia Lou, she got something like this and lightly cut the back of the stickers, because my stickers, you can't split them to open them. You have to scrape the corner, and sometimes that makes the corner look rough and sad. So this, you split them manually, then when people buy them, they can just fold it, and then little paper bits stick up and you peel them off. So I'm excited about that. So I have been working on clay stuff. Two of these might be, this one right here especially, two of these are a little thin. I'll see once I paint it how I feel, because some of these are thicker and some of them are thinner. It's really hard to get it all the same size, but as long as I say that it is handmade, people cannot be upset if it isn't, like, you know, like it's made from a factory. Because, you know, I'm making this in my bedroom. That one was a little twisted too. But yeah, I will also sand these, so I see all the rough edges and stuff, that'll get sanded off. I made 10 of these, which is the birdhouses, and 12 of these, which is the frogs. I might just make a frog pin and a frog magnet, just, you know, for myself. I like that design. I might give my mother the magnet and keep the pin. She likes frogs too. I want to make them this color and not the stereotypical green color. So I think I have to paint that color. These little balls I'm going to turn into ladybug earrings. They're not perfectly flat or rounded. I'm going to sand them into shape. So that way they're more, not like this one's a little pointy. I'm going to make those clip-on earrings. These little things. So here's how it looks before you put anything on it. And then this is how it looks when it's opened. All of my metal is bought off Amazon, so I'm going to put it up as, not fake, you know, the word that sounds like Fox. F-A-U-X, I believe it's spelled. Fox metal. And I'll put the color. But this is not pure gold. I don't have the money for pure gold. There's no way this is pure gold. I got it off Amazon. But I'm going to be honest about it not being pure metals, because some people have metal allergies, just so that way they know ahead of time, hey, this isn't pure silver, this isn't pure gold, it's not pure bronze or copper, you know. But, yeah. That's what the little balls are. These I didn't end up making extra of. I only have this much clay left, which is not a lot. It's less than how it looks, because though it's wrapped up. And I still have 3 more designs, so I'm going to have to get more. I'll probably get that. I'll get that whenever my stickers come in the mail. And, yeah. So this is what I have so far. So yeah, I'm thinking 5 magnets and 5 pins. See which one sells first, or if they both sell out, then I know people like both. For this and this, some clip-on earrings. These designs as well. I know I want the green one. I like the brown one. I'm not 100% in love with this one. So this one I might change, or just go to the stereotypical red and white one, just so there's something familiar on there. I don't know. But these two will be designs, unless I change my mind last minute. This is an aspen mushroom, and this is a parrot wax cap. I like the idea of not having the same kinds of mushrooms as everybody else. That way it's something that stands out and it's different. I'm kind of thinking there's a little too much green and yellow going on in here, but I have time before I paint these. These still have to dry. I'm using air dry clay, not polymer clay, because air dry clay is more affordable for me. I know some people prefer polymer clay, but I've seen people sell stuff that is air dry, so I know that it is possible as long as you add on resin and stuff to make it more durable, which I will be doing at the ending stage. I also bought gloves so I don't touch the resin. I have a fan going on. I might turn on my bathroom fan as well, just so I don't completely breathe in the fumes, because I've been using it without gloves and every time I regret it. These gloves are kind of big on me because I have baby hands, but I'm going to try at least, because I do not like the feeling of resin on my hands and it's hard to get off, and I shouldn't touch it anyway, so try and be a little safer with it. Also, as I'm going, I make sure the magnet fits. I put it in the middle, the magnet fits, and it definitely fits in the middle of this. So, yep. This is where I'm at right now. I'm thinking I will save the painting of these for the next vlog, so that way I can, like, keep the process going and the vlogs not being 40 minutes long, since my watch time on them is only, like, less than half the amount of time they are, so I don't want it to go too long. But, yeah. That's what I got so far.